doing? How are you guys doing out there today, this evening, this afternoon? How you guys are doing once again. This is your boy Wilder. Your boy Wilder's back. As you guys can see, he's back with something true, something new, something blue for you, for all of you. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for the support. As I do say, as I will say, without all of you out there, none of this is possible. So thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys just for tuning in. It's the little things, as I always say, that turn into blessings, guys, because you make all of this possible. So thank you guys so much. But you guys see what your boy Wilder has up here today, this evening, this afternoon, this morning, tonight. I know, guys. I know it's another touching one. You know, guys. Like I said, I'm always I'm trying to switch it up, trying to do something different, trying to do something new, something true, something blue, because it's for all of you guys, and you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what it is. You guys see the topic, and guys, I know you're gonna be like, "Damn, dude, this dude is serious." Well, you know what, guys, you got to switch it up. That's what I try to explain to a lot of you out there. You have to switch it up. You have to do things different sometimes, and sometimes, like I said, if you don't, uh, how you gonna know if you're not doing it different? That's all I'm saying, guys. There's nothing wrong with doing something different. One, I would appreciate you guys tonight, this evening, for tuning in. But you see what it is. That's right, guys. How much do you guys out there love your children? That's all I'm gonna say. How much do you guys out there really, really love your children? You have to love them. I'm just saying, guys. That maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not. As I always say, maybe I'm not the one to give you these topics because this is a touching topic for a lot of us out here because don't want to be involved with because it has to pertain to doing with your children. And when it has to be with your children, a lot of us, that we run from a topic like this. So if you feel that it's meant for you, it's not meant for you guys. Remember what I tell you, it's not meant for you. It's not meant to disrespect no one out here, no parent out here. I'm just asking a simple question from a lot of you out there. How much do you love your children? Like I said, you can love them as much as you can. I know I love mine. I mean, but like I said, this topic ain't just for me. It's for all of us out here, guys. Because like I said, we have some weird things going on with our children in these streets and in our environment, and a lot of us, like I said, are not paying attention to what's going on to our children out here in these environments. So that's why I'm basically asking you, a lot of you guys out there, how much do you really love your children? That's all I'm saying, guys. If it's too much of a question, of an answer, whatever, if it's too much for you to comment on, I understand. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'm not the one to bring you this type of topic. Maybe this type of topic is just too much of a topic to be brought up. Because people could all say that we love our children, but do you see the impact of what our children are going through out there in these streets? But like I said, I'm just a common man with a common plan, trying to give you guys the best that I can, and hopefully what I give you is decent. You know, it's true, it's new, it's blue, but this topic is for all of you out there who are parents who say that they love their children. And we can say we love them, but showing and saying is a total different thing. I do believe. I do believe. You know what I'm saying? It's a total different thing. And saying and you showing, you got to prove it. And that's what a lot of young men, these young women out here are not believing. A lot of it in their parents. They don't have trust in their parents. And that's a terrible thing where you don't believe and you don't have trust in your parent. The person that's supposed to guide you and show you the right way. But if you don't have faith or trust in them, it's not going to work. It's not going to be a easy task. Like I said, it's just not, because I would think that you would love your parents, you would trust your parents. Everybody's different though. Every parent's different. Every parent doesn't show the same love as everybody, and everybody was brought up different. Everybody just don't have desire to push out that love. They've been, like I said, a lot of people have been treated so terrible their lives, you know, that showing and giving love to somebody else is just is just a hard thing to do because how can you say that you love someone when nobody ever told you that you love? Maybe I'm going too far, but sometimes, I feel that I haven't gone far enough with it. But if I cross the line at any time, guys, feel free to chime in. Feel free to check your boy Wilder. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. And all I do is for you guys. But it's easy to say these things than to do it. I could tell you, I could say, yeah, I love you. But to do it is a total different thing. You hear me, guys? It's a total different package by doing it. We can all say it, but to prove it to the child, now that's something that a lot of people, a lot of parents are really probably not accustomed to doing because, like I said, they've never had their parents tell them that they're worthy or they love them. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I've heard so many stories from young people who have told me that their parents just never told them that they were special, that they loved them. They never were around them. They waited till they got older to start coming around them. And you guys know I'm telling the truth. A lot of you guys saying, "Damn, he's right." I waited 30 years to get around my son and my daughter. But when you wait that long, you miss out on a lot. You miss out on a lot by not just supporting. You know what I'm saying, but just showing up and not being there. You just miss out on so much that you guys would not even understand. But once again, everybody's different. Everybody's approach or a technique to showing love is different, guys. It just is. And I'm not going to say that I'm better than nobody at it, but I'm gonna make sure I tell my children I love them. I mean, geez, it's not hard to say I love you. Get over here. I love you, guys. It's not hard to say. You know what I'm saying? But to some people, it is hard to say because, like I just said, guys, when you're not used to, being loved or taught, or that as a young child, I mean, what are you going to push back out? You know what I'm saying? You're going to because they're getting more love than you've ever gotten. You know what I'm saying? And I see this all the time from a lot of adults, the way that they handle their children, their sons, their daughters. A lot of them just throw them away. They have them to throw them away. And tell me I'm wrong, guys. Tell me if I'm saying something wrong. I see a lot of parents out there having these children just to throw away. Something that came out of you, something that you produced like trash, then damn, you deserve all the unluckiness in the world. I feel you should, But like I said, to each his own. To each his own. Everybody's different. Everybody has an excuse for the way that they love their child. You know what I'm saying? But am I wrong? Am I wrong, guys? Like I said, I'm not saying nothing wrong about nobody or disrespecting nobody. I didn't call nobody out their name. But what I am saying is, how can you not love your seed? It's not a. It's like I said, guys. It's not a hard thing to do. So it may take some. If you're not used to it, read a book on it on how to love. You know what I'm saying? Or ask somebody how to love. That's if you want to give it. You have to want to give that love. And if you don't want to give it, it's a sad thing, especially to your child. And you wonder why. Like I always tell you guys, you wonder why a lot of these young people out here are running around the way that they're running around in these streets, conducting themselves, is because nobody tells them how important they are, how special they are. You know what I'm saying? They're just not telling these children that. You could see it because if you were, you would grasp hold to a bunch of them, and a bunch of them would probably listen a little bit more. But as families, as mothers, as fathers, we have to do a better job of loving our seeds, man. We should do a better job of loving our seeds. It's not like I said, you brought them into the world. And nobody's asking them. They didn't ask to come here. A lot of them they did not ask to come here. You know. I guess we invited them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them are telling you, what we did, what we invited them for, what we brought them here for. if we're going to treat them and mistreat them the way that we're treating them. You guys can see, you hear the stories about these children that are missing every day. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's saying nothing. Nobody knows nothing about it. The 30 children that were missing in 2 weeks at one time and in Ohio and Cleveland. I mean, that was just terrible. But nobody's saying nothing about it. Nobody knows nothing about it. Nobody. But we know about all the other stuff. That's to show you that a lot of people out here are not caring about these children, these innocent babies, you know, and you have to care. And if you don't care, I just don't understand it, how you cannot care about a child that needs love, that needs support, that needs guidance. They need these things, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, we have the time, we just don't have the time for the children. See, we'll have time for all our friends. We'll have time for all of our friends. Yes, we will have time for all of our friends. We'll party. We'll do everything to make everybody else happy except our children. And can somebody tell me why is that? Why would we rather find the company of our friends more important than we find the company of our own children? You guys see it. You see guys out there, they're hanging out, women out there, they're hanging out with their friends, doing more things with their friends than they're doing with their children. They're going on trips with their friends, vacations with their friends, and they'll leave their children right at home. That's my friend. That's my best friend. But what is that right there? That's just my children. But that's my friend. We grew up together. Yeah, you said it right. You grew up together. But this person, these seeds that you had came from you. But you'd rather spend more time with the people in the street than you will with your own seeds. I see it all the time. You rather smoke more blunts. You'll smoke a million blunts with your homeboys, but won't spend no time with your seeds. Tell me if I'm saying something wrong, guys. Tell me I'm saying something wrong. If I am, I'll apologize. But you guys see it, you watch it, you witness it just like I do. It's in every city, it's in every community. A lot of us out here are doing those things with others instead of with the ones that really want us, that really need us, that really, that we brought into the world. But like I said, guys, I'm just different. I'm just cut from a different cloth. Um, I'm not better than nobody. I may want better, you know what I'm saying, for my children, for my family, but I'm not better than no. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. I'm not out here to, to disrespect no men, but I'm going to get on the men and let the men know that they should be doing a better job with their sons, their daughters. You know what I'm saying? You should. But that's why I normally do most of the talking on the sons because, the women have to do the job with the women. I can't do the job with the women like that. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? And, some can. I can't. I can't teach a woman certain things on how to be a woman. I just can't. So that falls on the women to do. You know what I'm saying? But I could teach a boy how to be a man. I could do those things. You know what I'm saying? I just can't show a woman how to do a lot of her intricate details and things that she needs, her little accessories that she needs. Women, men don't have all the accessories that women have. You hear me? Women have so many accessories, you hear me, that they have to take care of that a man just don't. A man would brush his teeth, wash his butt, comb his hair, he out the door. You know what I'm saying? A woman has to go through so much that she has to do. You hear me? So the women and the men things are total separate things to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't try to put them together like that because they're separate. And they should have women raising the women, educating the women in certain ways. You hear me? Sure, it should be a mother and father. But when it's coming to the certain specifics of life and on how women should be raised, that should be dealt with the woman on that. It should not be dealt with the men. Men should leave a lot of them women problems alone. You hear me? That's why a lot of this stuff is going on the way it's going on. You see what back in the days, what they did. When it was time to raise the men, what the men did. The men grabbed the sons and took the sons on, and the women had the young ones and the women together. You hear me? And that's how the bond connected. And that's how things got done. But now things are separating. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, like I said, guys, this is your boy Wilder. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm saying something wrong, guys. Let me know. Once again, this is your boy Wild. I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. And this is what I do. Lana, look, oh my God. This is, I'm not a perfect, but I try to be. I already know, Lana. I already know how you roll with your family. You know what I'm saying? My little son, he used to be with your son when they were little boys in your backyard when you lived over here. So I already know what you accomplished with your daughters, your son. You hear me? And you're doing great things, and you've done great things in the community. So I already know that. And this is a female. She rarely comes on. She really, you know what I'm saying? But she's on here now and she's telling the truth, ain't it? She said, I'm not perfect, but I try my best. And she does. She does. She done became a grandmother. When I first came down here, she wasn't a grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Now she's a grandmother. You know what I'm saying? And she has her own business. Yeah, I may need to go out there, I'll equip and support her. She has her own restaurant. I forgot the name of it. If you give me the name, I'll push it out there for you, Lana. But like I said, she does a tremendous job with her family and the community. And that's all you can ask for somebody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about perfection, guys. It's about trying. It's about believing in your seed. You can't give up on your seed. How you gonna have a seed and you don't want your seed? I mean, I don't understand that. Or you throw your seed away, or you let your seed try to make it on their own, and you know they can't. You know they can't. You know these little men, these little women cannot make it on their own coming up here like that. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a struggle. If you had to go through it, you knew it was a fight. You knew it was a struggle. So why would you want to put your children through that sacrifice? That's all I'm saying, guys. Once again, if I'm saying something wrong, I'll apologize. Once again, I'm here for the reason. Not the season. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. Like I said, if I said anything that you felt that was disrespectful, that you felt that it was towards you, it wasn't. Because my intention is always to give you guys a good show. It is always, guys. And like I told you, and I'll tell you this, you guys know that follow me, that listen to my shows. If I can't give you guys something true, something new, something blue, and you feel that it's intentional and you felt that it was disrespectful, I'm going to apologize and I'll stop doing these shows. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that I'm always giving you something true, something new, something blue, because it is for all of you. You know what I'm saying? Some of you, like I said, you may not want to tune in. You may feel like I'm not the one to give you this kind of topic or information. You may want one of the millionaires. You know what I'm saying? You may want one of them light skinned dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on the real with you. You know what I'm saying? I may not be the one. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that I'm not far off. That I do know that we can't continue to let our children run amok like this, guys. Ladies, I'm being on the real with you. You see what's happening. You seen the Aliquipper. You seen Chicago. You see New York. You see Boston. I mean, you see all these cities, and you see other countries where, like I said, our young men and women we're either cutting up or we getting cut up. That's all I put it. You know what I'm saying? So we have to do a better job of raising these little guys. You know what I'm saying? These little people, these little babies. That's what they still are. They babies. They haven't learned. As I tell you guys, your children, you don't own them. You don't own them. Your job is to raise them, feed them, nurture them, teach them. You hear me? Guide them. I'm just telling you something, guys. And when it's time, then they go on. You hear me? Because you don't own them. I know a lot of y'all own my children. No, you don't own them. If you own them, then you own a slave. So you don't own your children. You hear me? But a lot of you don't understand that. So I'm not going to get into that. You hear me? I'm not going to get into it. Like I said, it goes deeper than that. But once again, though, guys, I want to appreciate all you tuning in, stepping up, coming through with the love and the support, as you always do, guys. I always tell you, if it's just one, if it's just two, I'm blessed beyond blessed. I'm thankful beyond thankful. I'm so humble beyond humble. Like I said, it only takes one, two, three, and I'm good. You hear me? I don't need all of that. I already got a bunch of people that do follow me. You know what I'm saying? I truly do. You hear me? I'm closing in on 5,000 on TikTok. You hear me? I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. And but like I said, if you follow me on YouTube, I don't have a lot of followers on there because I don't look at it like that, guys. If I just reach one person, I always tell you guys that if I just reach one person, then I know I reached, you know what I'm saying? That one person could reach somebody else, and that person could reach somebody else, and after that, to that, to that. You hear me? That's how it goes. It's a chain. It's not, the ones that continue to worry about the millions of views and the hundreds of thousands of views, that's cool. If that's what you want, that's what you're chasing, that's great. But like I said, my message is just for the masses that need the knowledge, that need the information. You hear me? That need to be motivated. because like I said, there's so many of us out here that are walking around blind. You can have vision, but a lot of us don't have sight. I'm being on the real with you. A lot of us are blind. We're so blind that we have vision, but we don't have sight. You know what I'm saying? So we continue to do the stuff that's very unnecessary, and it doesn't take. You don't have to have all the education in the world, because I don't have no PhD, I don't have no masters, I've never been to Harvard, never been to Yale, but I do have common sense. You don't need all of that. And all the people that probably that you think and that do have all of that, a lot of them are not taking care of their kids, and that's the fact. A lot of them taking more of themselves than they are their children. And see, that's the worst thing, and that's what happens. That's why a lot of our children out here running around amok, because we have a lot of parents out here who are still doing themselves and not doing them children. Tell me if I'm wrong. Somebody say bingo, you know what I'm saying? You can't do you and not your children. That's all I'm saying, guys. You can't do you and not your children. But there's a lot of us out here that are doing us. You hear me? And I mean, I have to do me. I have to go out every week. You hear me? I just have to. I can't sit in the house with my children all day. I have to go hang out with with Taisha. I have to go hang out with Rollo. I have to. It's just like I said, those my peoples, but these are your children. You hear me? Sometimes you just have to sacrifice, you know? And the time that you're wasting out there with your children, they can learn how to do some math at home. They can learn how to do some reading. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. You could take them out to do some construction or some. I mean, you could teach them how to do uh, cultivating. I mean, knitting, anything that's going to be productive. As long as you're spending time with them. It's the little things. It's not the big things that turn into blessings. I continue to tell you guys that. You guys continue to run around here with your heads cut off, thinking it's thinking the money. I got to get the money. You got it. And what you gonna do with it? Are you gonna spend time with your kids? No, because what you're doing, you're hanging out with your peoples. You're getting drunk all day. You got 100 beers. I'm just being honest with you. Smoking a million blunts with your homeboys. Your children need you. I'm just telling you, you out there getting fly. You got probably about 200-300 pairs of Jordans or whatever. And your kids ain't got but one. I'm just, you have to think about what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? When you're doing it, because it's gonna affect your children in the long run. Either they're gonna hate you or they're not gonna want to be around you when they get older. Maybe these are my facts, but I've seen it, I've witnessed it. I've watched people in the old folks' home tell me, man, I wish my children would come see me. I wish my children would come see me. I wish my children would come see me. But they're out there doing, they're out there, your family's in the old folks' home, but you're out here doing other people. I'm telling you, I've seen it, I've been a part of it, but these same people will try to be like, they're great people, they're nice people, they're the most perfect people, but you don't even give a damn about your own family, your own father, your own mother. They'll sit up in the old folks' home and you won't even go see them for months. And the only time you'll go see them is because somebody else had to tell you that they're going to see your own parents. You're like, damn, I mean, how can they go see them and I'm not going to see my own parents? That's because you're not a good person. Your heart is not good. You probably have something towards your father, your mother. Mm. That's normally what it is. Why you don't go see them? But like I said, what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. I'm not saying every parent is a perfect parent, because there's nobody that's perfect. Nobody. Well, I got money. I got a lot. Sure, so you got money. The whole world has money. You know what I'm saying? Whole planet has money. You hear me? And you ask a lot of people, and I said this in my show the other day. You got so many people that done passed away. How many of you wouldn't give up a lot of the stuff that you had just to get your people back? Come on, be on the real with you. I said it the other day, and a bunch of people like, damn, you right, dog. I give up anything to get my mama back. I give up anything to get my brother back, my grandmother, my cousin, my niece, my son, my daughter. I'm just being on the real. This is what a lot of people have told me, because what it is. A lot of us, we get caught up. We get caught up, and you forget. And when you get caught up, that's why a lot of us. And when I say this, you're gonna say this dude is right. See, when you get caught up, you lose your spirituality. So you start sacrificing. And that's what a lot of us have done. We've sacrificed. That's why we've thrown our children away. And you hear it on a lot of the shows. It ain't just mine. People are sacrificing their children. And that's what they're doing. Because when you're doing you're sacrificing your children. You're not thinking about them. You know what I mean? And then, when you think about them? When they get hurt, when they get killed or something. Oh my God. I can't. Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina, you missing Wilhelmina. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the real with you. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't give a damn about her when she was out there and when she really needed you. Look in your neighborhoods. Look in all your communities. See how many kids are out there crying. You might not see the tears, but they're crying for somebody's help, somebody's support, somebody's love. And they'll go to total strangers to get it. They will go to total strangers to get the love, get the support that they are not getting at home. And it's sad. It's sad when you wake up in the morning, you can't get nothing to eat. It's sad when you wake up in the morning and your house is tore up, drugs everywhere, your parents are on it. I mean, it's sad. You hear me? But these are all the issues that a lot of our children out here are going through. Message once again, this is your boy Wild. I know it's one of them topics. I know it's one of them topics. And it's supposed to be one of them topics, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, guys, if I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna try to give it to you true, new, and blue, because it is for all of us. All of us. I didn't say you, I said it's for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to step up. You know, we got from our ways, that village is no more village. You know, you I said it, but don't even say it no more. The village is no more village. The village is done. That's done. That's done. That's finished. That's finito. El Gano. El out of here. You hear me? That's finished. There's no more village. That's never coming back again. I don't think so. Because you got too many of us who are set in their ways now, who don't care about a village. You hear me? No. They're gonna turn that village into a stream. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. You hear me? That's what they did. They don't care about that village no more. You see what they're doing with the village. You hear me? And see, if you don't care, where's your village going to end up? I'm just being on the real. Where's it going to end up? There's no hope for your village if we don't care. And it's like we don't care because I say it all the time. You can't continue to glorify ignorance. And I know you're like, no, 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 I don't do it. Yes, we do. We glorify it until it happens to somebody in our families. Then we don't glorify it no more. You know what I'm saying? But long as it's happening to somebody else, we're going to glorify it. And it was sad that the man out there in Aliquippa about 2 weeks ago, because it was tragic shootings out in Aliquippa. Some young boys got killed, young men. These guys not even 20, not even 16, 18, 20. They're still in school. You hear me? They babies, man. They're old enough to be my sons. They're younger than my sons. You know what I'm saying? And so there was a young gentleman out there because, like I said, I've never seen that many people outside Aliquippa unless it was a football game or a basketball game. You know what I'm saying? So for me to see that many people out there in Aliquippa about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, was a huge lift. It was a huge boost because they needed that. People should have done that in that community years ago. Years ago. You should have a meeting like that. You should have that going on in that community and all communities like that at least 3 times a week. 3 times a week, you have something like that in the community. Bring everybody. Well, I ain't got time. Well, you had time for that day. You got to have time for this every day. We have to slow this down. What's going on? You hear me? And see what that did. That slowed down that what's going on that day because it could have kept going on. I'm not going to say you're going to always stop it because you're going to have people that's going to want to do things what they want to do because I don't want to say it because normally when I say it, people get mad at me because it pertains to all ethnic groups. They have what they have in their groups, you know what I'm saying? And we have what we have in our groups and our ethnic group, and we know what we have in our ethnic group and how they roll. You hear me? But sometimes you're just gonna have to get rid of a lot of them. That's in every ethnic group. You hear me? It don't matter. It could be Chinese, Russian, Greek, Polish. You hear me? Italian, Cuban, whatever. You just sometimes have to get rid of, not sometimes, you just have to get rid of the bad links. I'm just being on the real with you because if you don't, it's going to spoil the whole pot. Hear me? And that's a fact. I know you, but that's my partner. Your partner's tearing up the community. I'm just being on the real with you. Your homegirl's tearing up the community. You can't have that. Where are they going to go? They got to go somewhere, but you can't let them stay there. I'm just being on the real with you. And that's just for every community. And you're starting to see there's a lot of communities that are starting to talk about this stuff just like I'm talking about it because they're tired. The elderly are getting tired. The children are getting tired. If they ain't getting tired, they're getting killed. We can't continue to hold our own people in our communities hostage. That's all I'm saying, guys. And if you know I'm saying it right, I'm real. I'm on the real with it, guys. We can't continue to hold the people in our communities hostage, and that's sad, guys, because that is what we are doing. We're holding our communities hostage. The people in there. You know what I'm saying? Look how we. I mean, dude, I I don't want to kill somebody I grew up with. That's that's just me. Come on, man. I mean, how could you want to do that? And really, what do a lot of us are killing each other over? What a lot of us out there, these young men, because they don't got no guidance, they don't got nobody watching them. What a lot of them are hurting themselves or hurting others over? Hmm? Nothing. Nothing. It's not hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's not millions of dollars. It's what? It's nothing. I'm being on the real with you guys. It's the principality. He stepped on my sneakers. I mean, we have to do it better, guys. Because if we don't do it better, it ain't gonna be no better. I'm being on the real. It's not gonna be a better. All of us older people, younger people that want something out of life. Talk to your friends. I know you probably scared, man. I don't want to go around them dudes be tripping. They ain't gonna listen. You might could reach one. As I always tell you, might could reach one. I know you're not gonna reach them all, but you could reach that one. And when you reach that one, maybe that one could pass it on to the next one. It's called each one teach one, guys. That's what it's called. It's called each one teach one. A lot of us don't understand that, but that's what it's called, guys. And if you really care about the people in your community, uh, you pass on a positive message. Once again, you pass on a positive message because, like I said, guys, if you're not tired of what's going on in your communities and other communities that to people that, well, I know a lot of you feel like we all don't look alike. We probably don't, but we all, you know what I'm saying? I know we might look, we might be, have the same skin, but we ain't the same kin. I know that, but we're going through the same thing, Jim. You know what I'm saying? I'm being on the real with you. So you need to wake up and get to these children, get to these young people and talk to them. Because like I said, it's a sad, sad tragedy when it's somebody in your family. Remember what I tell you, when it's somebody in your family, it's not sad now because nobody in your family. But when that straight bullet hits somebody in your family, your niece, then you come talk to me. Then you come talk to me and tell me the real deal. You know what I'm saying? But until then, I understand. Once again, this is your boy Wild. Like I said, guys, I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm not a hater. I'm gonna congratulate. I want to appreciate all you guys for tuning in this evening, tonight, this morning, this afternoon. It's the little things that turn into blessings. It's the little things that turn into blessings. It's the little things that turn into blessings. So I tried to share it with a few people already. My TikTok family. You guys, like I said, I appreciate you guys coming through this morning, this afternoon, this. But if this topic you felt was disrespectful, I'm sorry. If I'm out here using vulgar language, vulgar words, I'm sorry. I apologize for that because I don't want, like I said, guys, my intentions is always to give you guys here disrespectful to nobody, making nobody feel uncomfortable. Damn, man, he's always talking about my children, man. He didn't say your children. Oh yeah, that's right. He didn't. He didn't say my children. But he's always talking about somebody's children and helping. I don't like him. He want to help so much. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about helping. It's about what's right. And until we start knowing what's right and stop glorifying ignorance, things will start getting better for us. But like I said, a lot of us have so much education. It seems like we're so damn dumb and blind. I see a lot of us out here with this education. You hear me? That we're just so damn dumb and blind. So smart, so educated. You know what I'm saying? But like I said though, guys, a lot of y'all, you know what other people know. You don't know what you're supposed to know. If it's his story, then it's history. Remember, it's history, then it's his story. Remember what I tell you guys. And a lot of you, what you do know is somebody else's story. You don't know your story. Until you know your story, things will change up. Listen what Emmett Smith said on Oprah Winfrey years ago. He said maybe, he said what it was, he didn't have the money. He before he got successful. He said, but somebody enlightened him and told him that he needed to trace his roots back, his history back, his family and everything. So he went back and did that. And he, like I said, look at the story. So he's on Oprah. He broke down crying. He said, "Man, it was the most powerful thing that I've ever done." You hear me? I've learned so much about my people and the struggles that where they come from that if I'd have learned all of this stuff years ago, I probably wouldn't have made a lot of mistakes. He said, and a lot of us, if we would learn a lot of stuff that we're supposed to know about ourselves, we wouldn't make these mistakes that we're making. I'm just being honest with you guys. See, a lot of the mistakes that we're making, we're making other people's mistakes. Kind of you don't understand what I'm saying there, but the ones that do, once again, this is your boy Wild. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season, guys. This is what I do. Here's what I do. Sometimes I'm Mr. Controversial. You know what I'm saying? You can like me, you can hate me. You ain't got to tune in. You ain't got. This ain't for everybody. This ain't for everybody. Like I said, my articulation of how I put things out there may be different than yours. You know what I'm saying? And that's all just it is. Like I said, I've never been to Harvard. I don't have no PhD, no masters, none of that stuff, guys. But I do have common sense to know what's going on. And if you don't, and you still walking around here blind, when it does hit you, just remember, your boy Wilder tried to come at you in a positive way, and you turned him away. You shunned him. You threw him away. You didn't want the information. You didn't want the knowledge, because, like I said, you used to get knowledge from other people, and you feel that everything that they tell you is right because you've been believing that everything your whole life. So go on, continue to believe it. Like I said, I don't stop nobody from listening to nobody else's word. I tell my wife that I don't stop you. That's what you do. You do. I done listen to everybody's word for the last 50 years. Now it's time to listen to my word. You hear me? Message once again. And you know what's really sad about all of us knowing this information, about getting knowledge? Everybody supposed to got all this knowledge and information. When a person wasn't getting information, when a person wasn't getting knowledge, what y'all was calling a person? Oh, he's stupid. He dumb. They don't want to know nothing. They dumb. Look at us. So he dumb. He ain't gonna never learn nothing. But now, a person studying, reading, getting all the information, all the knowledge now, what y'all tell that person? Think he knows every damn thing. She thinks she's the smartest in the world. You hear me? But what it is really, you just don't want to see nobody really advance. And that's just the problem right there. That is just the problem. I hit it right on the head right there. It was okay when a person wasn't reading, when a person wasn't studying, when a person was making a fool of himself or herself. That was all cool. But once that person got enlightened, you hear me, and knew and learned from all the stuff that they went through, not to go through it, no, think he knows everything, thinks the smartest, he's the greatest. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, what you want, ignorant and dumb? But again, knowledge is something else, guys. I'm just telling you, knowledge is something else. And when you do know more, just a little bit, tad more than a person, they don't like that. I know that. I know a lot of people don't like that. When you lose your essence, when you lose your essence and your spirituality about yourself, you start thinking less of yourself and start thinking more of others. You hear me? And that's just all it is. You listen to people and people have told you, what I'm saying, don't listen to him. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to that. They don't know what they're talking about. You hear me? But how many people that sounded like me that they've told that story to? How many? How many? How many have told this same story or sounded similar to the way I'm sounding? You hear me? You go back to the 60s. You go back to the 50s, the 40s, the 30s. They've all sounded the same, but it just was a little different. That's all. And they all told you that them people were problem children. Them people, that's all they do is cause problems. But how in the hell did you get this far? Huh? I try to tell everybody that. Oh, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be. No, I just want to be me. I just got to have a good heart. We can all have a good heart. I got a damn good heart. I got a beautiful heart. You hear me? We can all have a good heart. I got a beautiful heart. She has a beautiful heart. You have a beautiful heart. The whole world has beautiful hearts. There's beautiful people on this planet. You hear me? I'm just saying that when you lose certain things, how can you get it back? How can you? I'll be right back. Somebody's knocking. Hold on. Oh, that was one of the little guys. I help every now and then. Well, I was helping him on a regular, but he stopped coming through. You know, I guess some of them when they feel that their game get picked up, they be like, "Oh, I don't need to go see Coach D no more." And now he came back because he came in my yard the other day and he was shooting and he was missing everything. I was like, what happened? You, whoever teaching you how to shoot ain't teaching you how to shoot. I keep telling them dudes because what it really is, a lot of guys, I've been teaching sports. Lana Carter, I've been teaching sports a long time, helping kids out in her community for years. You know what I'm saying? This is how it goes. They see you working with them. People see you working with the kids. I could do a better job. I could do this. I got them. Let me go take them. Because that's what I had it done to me so many times. I take them. I got them. And what they do with the kids? Nothing. Nothing. Because what it is, what they really want to do, they don't know. They want the kids, but they want to stop the kids. You hear me? So this is the whole key to the whole science of life. They want to stop the kids. They don't really want the kids to go on. They may act like it, but if you really want this kid to go on, the job doesn't stop. Remember what I'm telling you, as I'm trying to get out here. Son, it's hot. It's hot out here. I mean, that's where you at? Where you at? Where you at, Austin? That's my pop's name too. That's my pop's name, Austin. But like I'm telling you guys, a lot of these people out here when they see me, they don't want to help the kids. I'm just being on the real with you. That's what it is. They just want to stop them. They don't want them to go nowhere. You hear me? What I've learned, you don't call a place the black hole for nothing. And everybody knows when you call some place the black hole, what does that mean? What's the black hole? There ain't no escape. Ain't no getting out. Ain't no getting out. And when I learned that, I'm like, damn, these dudes really be doing that. You can't stop these young men. You stopping them because you were jealous, because you didn't go nowhere, because your father, your mother, nobody pushed you. I'm just being on the real with you. Nobody, but what you're doing, you're stopping the others to move forward. That's all it is. That's all it is. And it happens in every community. Happens in every community. It doesn't, like I said, it's in every community that you have to watch who's around your children because you may think these people have the best interest for your children, but they really don't. And the woman on here earlier, she just found that out herself. You know what I'm saying? She just found that out herself. Everybody doesn't have the best interest for your child. It says, will you mean the world to them when you get old and you're not able to help? That's it. That's it right there. I see you help your mom. I check it out. I check it. That's when you get old, and they're gonna you see that's the ones that's gonna come help you. Because if they really love you, they're gonna come help you. But if you didn't really love them, they're not gonna come help you. They're gonna come here and there, here and there. They're not gonna be around you. They ain't gonna want to be around you because you didn't do a good job with them. But if you did a good job with your children, a decent job, they're gonna love you. I'm being on the real with you. They're gonna love you. You know how, like I said, I've been coaching. I don't slow down coaching, but when I did coach, you should have heard how many kids was calling me dad. They was calling me. I ain't talking about black kids either. These are white kids calling me dad. I'm like, what the hell? What up, big guy? My son be, that ain't your father. My father ain't your father. I be like, Dre, chill. You know, you don't understand, Dre. You know, these guys don't have fathers in their lives. They do have fathers, but their fathers are outdoing them. They're not in their lives like that. You know what I'm saying? So when you have somebody, you know, and they feel that you're doing a good job, you're helping them out, they're gonna respect you. And these kids are gonna respect me forever. There's a couple that probably won't deal with me. But majority of them, they love the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always tried to be straight up with them. What it was, they were around adults, listening to adults telling them bad stuff to do. And a couple of them, Lana, finally came out and told me. You know what I'm saying? They said, Coach D, you was right the whole time. I said, really? I try to tell you, but your parents are so caught up into the community, to their friends and all that, not knowing that these are not their friends. These friends don't want to see y'all guys successful. They may act like it, because what it is the town name, the name, the name, the name, the name. They don't care. That's all they care about, the name. They're not caring about the children. And as you seen Atlanta, you saw it firsthand. You saw it. You know, look, she, and like, I thought I was into town, but you born and raised here. And I know it hurts you to have to take your child from here. That hurt you. You know what I'm saying? I know it did. You know, but what I told you before, sometimes you have to move on to move on. These are facts, guys. Sometimes you have to move on to move on. I know a lot of brothers listening. Man, he dissing us. No, I'm not dissing y'all. Y'all diss yourselves by doing that to these young boys, these young women. Y'all did that to yourselves. And now it's all starting to come to light because a lot of people are gonna be like, "Ain't nothing to do, ain't nothing around my kid. I know what you got in store." And if you're trying to stop a child from his future success or her success, that is not a good thing. That is not a good thing. You may, like I said, you parents out here, you adults out here, you may think that you got it going on. Yeah, I got my money, I got my car. But watch what I tell you. He's gonna slow all lot of that down. He's gonna slow a lot of that down because he don't forget, he's not a forgetful God. That's for me, that's for you, that's for all of us. He's not a forgetful God. He remembers what you did to them children. He's gonna come back to you in some kind of way. You remember, some of you coaches out there, your children don't even want to be around you no more. Tell me I'm lying. Your children don't even want to be around you no more because you can't continue to treat children like trash and don't think that the man upstairs is not watching, because he sees everything. He sees everything. He's watching. I'm just telling you, he got it. He don't have to write it down. It's already inside of him. He sees everything that you've done to these children. Me, you, I'm telling you, he's seen it all. So he's gonna come at you. And what did he did to a bunch of you coaches out there? Your children don't even want to deal with you no more. I know you're probably saying, damn, this dude is right. He hit it right on it. I'm just check it out. I'm not gonna name none of your names, but you know who I am. You know, like I said, I could, and Atlanta could, but we ain't gonna name your names because it's the truth. Because he slowed that down. He said, you know what? I'm gonna show you better than I could tell you. That's what the man did. And when I seen a couple of them coaches out there, their kids don't mess with them, be disrespectful to them, I'd be like, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. You hear me? You reap what you sow. Little football helmet don't want to be around you no more. The one that used to carry the golf clubs don't even like you no more. I'm just being on the real with you, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it goes. Because you can't, well, old lady, I can tell you these stories, old lady, because I'm into my elders. I don't know about a lot of you brothers and sisters, but I am into my elders, especially they're spiritual. I'm into them. I don't let nobody jeopardize my essence, my spirituality. I deal with my elders like that. You hear me? And when they tell me stuff, they be like, Derek, children don't forget, they grow up. I'm just telling y'all something. They don't forget, they grow up. They're gonna remember everything that we've done to them. I'm just being on the real with you. And you're lucky they don't see y'all and bust y'all over the damn head with something for treating them like trash. You're lucky they don't do that. I'm being on the real with you guys. So you got to understand what you're doing when you're doing that stuff to these children out here. They grow up, they don't forget. Message And it all comes pertaining with how much do you love your children? How much do you love these little guys out here? That's all I'm saying. How much do you love them? Do you really love them that much? Do you? Do you love them more than you love your friends? How many could you say that? Do you love your children more than you love your friends? I am just so tired of him. I like him on here. I've heard people on here, you know what? I've heard people on here say, oh man, he always got a cash app or something. You know what I told somebody? Uh, I YouTube channel, Facebook, whatever. Beside my, when you hear people say that, you people out here that's doing podcasts, doing streams, doing shows, all of this. So if you don't like me, why you don't like them? Hmm? Why you don't like them? You just don't like me because I'm doing it. Because you can't talk. You don't have a voice like mine. Mine's is sexy. I'm gonna be on the real with you, dog. I got the real deal voice. Mine's is sexy. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna hate mine. I don't sound like you. You don't sound like me. You know, because everybody's voice ain't meant to be up here. That's why you can't be on here like this. You just jealous. A lot of people are jealous and hate spiteful because that's just how we roll. You know, we hate ourselves. I'm being on the real with you. You know, I tell you, I don't fake the phone on because every time I try to cut it, it just don't come out straight. So I left it alone. Plus, it hurts my back. Once again, this is your boy Wild. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season. Sometimes I get gully with it. When I get too gully with it, a lot of people can't handle it. They just can't. I'll be right back. Got to take me a little break. But I will be back though, guys. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season. And I appreciate all you out there for the love, for the support. It's the little things that turn into blessings. I want to thank you, Lana Cut, for the love, for the support. And I wish your son nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? I wish him nothing but the best. Your daughters, your grandchildren, you know what I'm saying? Your husband, wish him nothing but the best. All of you guys out there, because y'all deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all work so hard. You've done a lot. I watch your mom be sick. You know what I'm saying? I watch your children grow up. You know, I mean, the work that you've done, the body of work that you've done for your family, just been amazing. Continue the blessings that your angel has bestowed upon you. You know what I'm saying? Your angel, he's watching over you. He's gonna guide you in the right way. Continue your blessings, Lana Carter. Continue your blessings. Once again, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a little, probably a 3-minute break. That's what normally has to happen. You know how this TikTok thing tells you. But like I said, my TikTok family, my Facebook family, my StreamYard family, my Twitter family, my Twitch family, my Instagram family. Uh, love you guys and thank you guys so much. And once again, when I do say I love you, I'm saying I love you in a spiritual way, not in a freaky way. So don't get it twisted. He loved me. No, bro. In a spiritual way, not in a freaky way. It's your boy Wild. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. It's your boy Wild is back. That's right, guys. I'm back with something true, something new, something blue. You guys know it's for all of you. I want to thank you guys for the love today, for like I said, the support. My TikTok family. I've only been doing this almost 2 weeks now, and the following that I got from you guys, man, it's just been amazing. Closing in on 5,000 followers. Man, I want to appreciate my TikTok family for that love, for that support, but also want to appreciate my Facebook family because where would I be without my Facebook family? These guys really come through. These guys have really been there, and these guys have started everything for me. You know what I'm saying? When nobody else did, when nobody else was there for me on no channels, my Facebook family was there. They stuck by me through the good times and the bad times. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say all times were good because there've been some sad times on Facebook, but you know what? There's been some sad times on other things for other people. But I just have to keep encouraging myself to move forward. I let the little stop my son. He has a huge crowd. He has a huge following, and now they're loaded. You hear me? They're loaded with a mass of destruction. You know what I'm saying? They always adding on. You hear me? The devil is always adding on. So you guys got to be on point at all times, man. You know what I'm saying? Never lose that focus. Never lose that, because once you lose it, he's going to step in. He's going to take everything from you. Once again, this is your boy Wild. Like I said, guys, I'm here for the reason, not the season. And if you guys want to follow me, you guys know that I'm on Facebook. Wildest Podcast Rule. You reach, I teach basketball. That's right, guys. Wildest Podcast Rule. You reach, I teach basketball. Great group, great fan base. My cousin Craig Wilder, like I said, he's helping me out. He does a tremendous job when I'm not there. My brother from another mother, Reggie Slick Gatlin, he does a tremendous job as well. My man Sosa, and I'm gonna start adding more people on to the group. Like I said, to do work there for me because I've been doing so many other things. I just can't do everything on every site. So if I could get other people to help me out on it, then they could do that. May add my man Slate Lemons to my Facebook thing to help me out some because, like I said, he's on there, and I have a bunch of people. That's why I said I'm going to add a bunch of people. But you guys, if you want to join the group, I suggest that you guys join Wildest Podcast Rule. You reach out, teach basketball. Great group. No disrespect, none of that. Because like I said, I'm the CEO, the captain, the president, the man. You know what I'm saying? When the ship's going down, I got to go down with it. So I'm not having it with the group as well as my people on there, my family, my friends, and my loved ones. So it's a great group, you know what I'm saying? But if you guys want to follow me on YouTube, subscribe to your boy Wilder's YouTube channel, hit the notification bell. You guys want to follow me on StreamYard, hit the link. Be part of the stream, Twitter, Instagram. But I'm also right now, like I said, guys, I'm on TikTok. It's a great thing. You guys want to follow me. I suggest you do. But if you don't, I don't force nobody to do nothing that they don't want. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Wilder. I'm here for the reason, not the season. But if this topic, like I said, today, this afternoon, this evening, this morning, was different. That's all it is. It's different. It's well needed, because you should love your families. You should love your children. You should. I mean, am I saying something wrong? You shouldn't. I mean, come on. How can you love Raheem more than you love little Jacob? I'm just saying, But Jacob's been in my life for years. You damn idiot. Little Mac 10 is your son. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, different strokes for different folks, man. And I don't want to hear from a lot of men, a lot of women. I wasn't taught how to be a father. I wasn't taught how to be a mother. I wasn't either. Sure, I had people around me. You know what I'm saying? That I watched, and I used a lot of the good families in my communities. Because a lot of times, you pick up stuff from people in your communities, and a lot of stuff a lot of us are picking up. We don't know that it's terrible because we've been doing it for so long. And if you're seeing it, you've been doing something for so long, you're gonna think it's good. You know what I'm saying? So when you start seeing people doing the right thing, you be like, what the hell is he doing? Why is he doing that? Why is he helping? Well, that's what you're supposed to do, help. But I didn't know that because you wasn't used to doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know about helping. You understand what I'm saying? So when you see somebody always helping, you may think it's a, he's trying to be a good do-good. It's not being a do-gooder. That's just the person's spirit. I'm being on the real with you. And that's how I know a lot of my people have lost their spirituality because they don't understand that no more. They think by somebody helping all the time or helping somebody, they think that person is trying to be, better than them or something. She thinks nah, that's just their spirit. That's just how that person was brought up to help a lot. You know what I'm saying? You just not accustomed to that because you've been dragged through the damn mud so long. been treated like trash. You understand what I'm saying? I'm being on the real with you. So you're not accustomed to doing good stuff, doing good shit. I'm being on the real. I hate to say it like that, but that's some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of it out here all the time, guys. A lot of us are just not accustomed to being treated right. That's why we're so messed up. You know what I'm saying? That's why we are. We're so messed up because we're just not used to being treated right. A lot of us are raised like animals. Like animals, guys. A lot of us out here are raised just like animals. You know what I'm saying? We raised to treat and to fight, to you know what I mean, to degrade. Because if you call, how many, you have people calling their sons MFs, you dumb bastard. I can, look, I, I can name some of the names for you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to do it because I'm not used to sounding like that on here. But it do sound funny as hell sometimes because you believe it. That's how people raise their children. You know that? I mean, if you degrade somebody every single day of their life, how do you think that person, he or she, is gonna feel? I mean, you degrade them, tearing them down. You a derogatory. I mean, every single day you're just beating these people down, this person down every single day. You have nothing good to say about this person. Everything is bad. But who am I? Who am I? I'm just a common man, like I tell you guys, with a common plan, trying to give you guys the best message I can. But you can't tear your child down every single day. You just can't, guys, ladies. You just can't tear them down. You can't call them MFs. You can't call your daughters Bs. Nobody never told you you were beautiful. Nobody never told you that you were somebody. They always told you the negative things about yourselves. You hear me? Always. And this goes for every family. Nobody's family is as frank as like I said. It escapes this. There's so many families out here that do this to their children, and you wonder why your children are disrespectful to you. You should. You should wonder why they're disrespectful to you because you're disrespectful to them. You know, and now they don't want to be around you. Now they're ashamed of you. Once again, this is your boy Wilder. Like I said, guys, I'm here for the reason. You said I was on your aunt's live. Oh, word, that's good stuff. Hey, I hope I was respectful, man. I hope I was respectful to your aunt because, like I said, that's my thing, man. I try to be very humble and very respectful about it. It says, "Can I be on your move?" Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, you're welcome. You know, you're welcome. You know, you're welcome. You're welcome to join in. You're welcome. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Gotta find you. Gotta find you. You're welcome to get in, bro. You said I was on your aunt show. Word. I hope. Like I said, I can't remember. I'll be on side. You know what? I try to support. Sometimes, I don't go on everybody's show because I've been invited to tons of shows I've been invited to. But while some of them I don't go, because they be having so many people on there, and then they just start arguing, arguing, arguing. Like I've been invited to a lot of brothers show that that give out positive information. These guys got probably about 2, 3 million views. You hear me? Or more. They have hundreds of thousands of followers, and these guys are very, very intelligent. They're young enough to be my sons. You know what I'm saying? But these young men are very intelligent, very, very damn intelligent. I'm telling you. But what it is, I don't go on their shows a lot is because they're up there having problems with they start arguing with other guys on their shows. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't want to be a part of that, man. I don't want to be on their shows. And we basically going through the same thing with the same people, but we're fighting and yelling and going. We don't have to do that when we could just have a nice, positive conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to invite people in, but sometimes I don't because I just don't want to go through a lot of that rhetoric with all the yelling, the screaming. I don't need all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I just, if I could talk for 2 hours, then I'll just talk for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to bother me. I'm a talker. I'm from New Yorker. You know what I'm saying? So I can handle the lingo. I could go on and on and on to the break of dawn. Even my wife be like, "Damn, you're talking something." Yeah, that's just that's just how your boy Wilder get down. I'm a talker because I'm from New Yorker. You know what I'm saying? Because I can relate. I don't just have to talk about sex, drugs, and violence. I can have other personal conversations, topics to talk about. You hear me? Other than just sports. I'm being on the real with you guys because my intellect goes deeper than that. You hear me? It goes deeper than that. Trust me, it goes deeper than that. And if you want to go on any intellect, we can, like I said, we can go on to it. But we got just we can keep it cordial. That's all I say. Keep it cordial. We don't have to be disrespectful. We have to call no names or none of that. We could just sometimes you could talk about certain things. It's how you talk about it. It's how you bring it out. You understand? It's how you bring it out. And some people are used to, the cursing, the vulgarity, the name calling. Some people are used to that on their shows. And I just don't want to be a part of that. That's why I don't have my shows like that. You understand what I'm saying? If my people really came on here, my Reggie Slick Gatlin, my Slate Lemons, you know what I'm saying? They probably at work are doing what they're doing right now. But my people come on, my Bookies, which is my, what I'm saying, my family, they already know how I run my shows. I'm not on here to tear nobody down and make nobody feel less than themselves. I can't do shows like that. I just can't. That's not me. So I try to do it very discreetly, say very respectful, very humble, because I'm not better than nobody. I just want better for my family. That's all. Once again, this is your boy Wilder. That's it, guys. I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. And I want to appreciate you guys, all of you guys today, this evening, this afternoon for tuning in, stepping up, coming through with the love and the support that you guys do, because you guys don't have to step up. You guys don't have to come through, but you do. You know what I'm saying? So you guys take the little things and you turn them into blessings. And see, that's what really matters the most. You hear me? That's what really matters the most. You taking the little things and turning them to blessings. So if you guys have your families out there, you have sons, you have daughters, you hear me? You have your aunts, your nieces, your nephews, your mother, your father, your grandmother. Make sure you tell them you love them every day. You hear me? Anything that you have, any discrepancies that you have with your family, your close family. I'm talking about your blood family. End it. Get rid of it. Throw it out the way. It's petty. It's gone. You hear me? Love your family. Love them. Don't you? And you know what? You know what the biggest problem that a lot of us do? We're letting too many demons into our world. Too many demons that we're letting into our world. Too many. You hear me? Too many demons. Too many devils we're letting into our world. Sure, you may know these people for a long time, but you're not knowing that these people are really bloodsuckers. See, bloodsuckers. I'm vampires. They're not taking the blood. They want your energy. And see, once they get that energy, they're done. They got you. So you guys, like I said, you got to watch who you're around. You got to watch that energy that you're around. And people, they may claim that they got good good intentions, but really, their blood is spoiled. Their hearts are black. I'm being on the real with you guys. Their hearts are black. If you never heard of a person with having a black heart, ask your elders. Ask your elders. Once again, this is your boy Wild. Like I said, guys, I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm here for the reason, not the season. And I want to appreciate you guys for the little things that turn into blessings today. Hear me? If you got any family members out there, tell them you love them. Your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your grandmother, your grandfather, your aunts, your uncles, and nieces, your nephews. Make sure you just tell them you love them. You hear me? That's all you have to do. And if you see anybody out there that that you love, that you truly love, and you feel that you could talk to this person, he or she, and you feel that they need a little guidance, a little help, don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid to offer it. You hear me? Don't be afraid to offer it. That's how we were. We used to be like that. We had heart, we had spirit, we had soul. Don't turn into them people that don't have that. And the ones that have that, that's acting like that, there ain't no coming back for them, Lana. Ain't no coming back for them. Just telling you. I know you deal with them. I know you like them. I know you probably even love them. They ain't got no soul. Just telling you. They ain't got no soul. None. No soul. None. No spirit. It's done. It's tarnished. There's no coming back for a lot of them. That's why they act the way they act. You hear me? Because you can't want to hurt people that look like you every day. You have something against them every single day. Then you know you can't deal with these people. And these people are not good people. I'm just being on the real with you. You want to hurt the same people that look like you. You're in a town of damn 9,000. And the only people you want to hurt is the people that look like you. Something is wrong with you. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Can't live in a town of 9,000. Only people you want to kill is your black people. I'm just sorry, guys. I'm just, once again, it's your boy Wild. Maybe I'm psycho, but I don't know what I'm talking about, right? I know Atlanta said, damn, he said that. Yeah, I said it. It's the truth. Is that what we doing? We don't care. It's like what I'm seeing, what I'm witnessing from my brothers, it's like they want to get rid of all the brothers so they could be out here by themselves. That's what it looks like to me, man. I don't know why they're doing it. It's just tasteless. It's just tasteless. I don't know. Oh, somebody's paying them to do that. I don't know. But it's starting to look that way. I see it a lot. Damn, I don't like him. Look how he's talking. He's talking damn good. You know what I'm saying? He's talking damn good. He's on point with it. You got to know. And if you don't know, how you gonna know? Once again, my brother Boop, Congo real, Congo real, Congo real. And if you, like I said, you guys, you on Facebook, my Facebook family, y'all need to go check out my man Congo real, brother from a different mother. Y'all need to go check out the Earth Speaks. I'm just being on the real with you. You need to go check out the Earth Speaks. Listen to him. Knowledge is something else, guys. Now, my little son, I want you to get all the education in the world. Get all the knowledge you can get. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep blind. I told my son that. He's like, Dad, you crazy. I said, I have to. I would be less of a father if I wouldn't educate my son. I can't just let somebody else talk to him and I don't talk to him. I can't let somebody else educate him and I don't educate him. What type of father would I be? Sure, you're gonna learn out there, but you have to learn who you are too. You understand what I'm saying? That's why a lot of us are walking around here doing what we're doing because we're confused. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, when you're confused, and look, guys, you say this dude is crazy. I'm not crazy. You see them dudes cutting up. You see them smoking all their trees and doing all that weed, and all stuff that they're doing, hanging out and dancing and all that. That's just their ancestors. That's just all it is. They did the same stuff we doing today. Our ancestors did the same thing hundreds of years ago. Trust me, fellas. Trust me. You probably this dude is crazy. But I'm just letting you know. See, if you knew a lot of this stuff, you wouldn't cut up the way you cut up. You would respect who you are. I'm just, like I said, if I'm saying something wrong, let me know. If you have more respect about yourself, you would have more respect about others. And I'll tell you this, guys, you ain't got to never like me. You ain't got to never listen to my show. You ain't got to never tune into it. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I'm not for everybody. I'm just not going to be for everybody. And I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Because I love me some me. I love me some me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love me some me. And if you don't love you, something wrong with you. And until you start loving you, then you respect others more. You see? Who likes a do-gooder? Who likes a person who sounds like me? Nobody. Nobody. You didn't like Martin Luther King. You didn't like Malcolm X. You didn't like Medgar Evers. You didn't like none of them. I'm tired. You didn't like none of them because they all sounded like me. You know what I'm saying? In some kind of way. Who killed Martin Luther King's wife, mother? Who stabbed Martin Luther King? Huh? I just telling you, you know what I'm saying? Because I already know. I could go on and on with this, but I'm not because I got to get out of here and I want you guys to have a blessed day. Sojourner Truth. Gotta have a blessed day, guys. You guys stay blessed free, stress free, love your families. I want to appreciate the love. I want to appreciate the support from all of you guys. Like I always tell you guys, it's the little things that turn into blessings. And it always will be the little things that turn into blessings because you guys make all of this possible. Like I said, I hate to go, but I know I gotta go. But I will be back with another show. But you guys know, like I know how I end my shows. There are so many people out there who are battling cancer, going through cancer. That's right, guys. There's so many people out there who are battling cancer, going through cancer, who don't have a support team, who don't have a support system. But if you know any of these people who are out there battling cancer, going through cancer, and they can use a little love, a little support, only thing I ask of you guys is to be the good person that you are. Do the right thing. Like I said, it doesn't cost to have a good heart to share it. You hear me? Why I continue to tell you this, guys, this year makes 20 years that I'm cancer free. I'm just one of the lucky ones. That's right. This year makes 20 years that I'm cancer free, and I'm just one of the lucky ones. I don't know why he continues to save me. I don't know why he blessed me. But I know I'll be the voice for the voiceless if that's what he wants me to do, and that's what I'll do. So the people out there that you know, your family members, your neighbors that are battling cancer, show some support, show some love, do the right thing. That's all I ask of you guys. Do the right thing. My man Mac B is battling cancer. Ryan Troy, you know what I'm saying? That's my man Mac B. Ryan Troy, he's battling cancer. Angel Brown's battling cancer. Cindy Urich, Dave Worthy, Mrs. Solomon. The list goes on to the people out there who's battling cancer. You hear me? So if you know anybody and they could use a little love, all I ask is to do the right thing. Once again, this is your boy Wilder. I'm here for the reason, not the season. If you guys would like me to stay on, just let me know. I'll stay on. Somebody hit the thumbs up. Somebody hit the like button. Hit a heart. Hit the like button. Somebody send a heart if you want me to stay on. If not, I'll go. That's understandable. You probably got places you want to go, people you want to see, food you want to eat, you rest you want to get. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I have things to do just like you guys have things to do. But if you would like me to stay on here a little longer and kick the woolly bobo just a little longer, let me know, and that's what I'll do. But if not, you know what I'm saying, guys, I got to go. So you can hit a heart, send a heart, hit a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? That'll be good for your boy Wild. Like I said, it's the little things that turn into blessings, guys. You guys have been amazing today, this evening, this afternoon, tonight. Well, I continue to tell you that, guys, because I do have people in this group from all over the world, from all parts of the world. I do have people in here from Africa. I do have people in here from China, Russia, Germany, Italy, France, Tokyo, Quebec. You know what I'm saying? Australia, Trinidad, you name it. I have people in my group from all over parts of the world, and they've been a blessing, and they've been the main ones that have kept this group going the way that it's been going. You know what I'm saying? Kept my channel, whatever you call it. But they've just been amazing in itself, in its entirety. It's your boy Wilder. I mean, don't play. Me here for the reason that the season. We're gonna go get to yam. I'm gonna get me some yam. Give me some ox. Pig. That's right. Some ox. I'm gonna but you know, I gotta get me bacalao. Let me get me some bacalao. You don't eat the bacalao, do you guys? No, you don't eat the bacalao. You don't eat the codfish. You don't. I know I'm tripping, but I gotta go. I'm just trying to check something out right here. Well, that was cool. That was cool. That was Sharif. Never see my man Sharif on here. Salam. So I ain't see this dude in years. Well, a couple of years like that. We used to be, we used to be around with the kids when they were young. You know, he moved on, and once him and my man Huey moved on, that's when everything changed. Them dudes was good dudes, man. Well, they from different cities. You know what I'm saying? I be telling you, different cities. But I gotta go, Tate. Thank you, Tate. Thank you for the love, Tate. Thank you for the love. All of you got Jacob. Thank you. What's that, Alina? Thank you so much for the support. Cole, thank you. Can I be on your mood? Yeah, you can. You said my mood. Well, you know what? It's a chill mood too. You know what I'm saying? You guys can see it's a chill mood. You know, we all been through a lot in our lives, guys. Everybody has been through a lot in their lives, and some have been more through than others. You know what I'm saying? What I've been through, there's somebody probably been through more. What you've been through, somebody probably been through even more. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell my children, you have to stop arguing and complaining about little stuff because there's somebody out there really suffering. There's some children out there that don't have no mothers. There's some children out there that don't have no fathers, don't have a place to sleep, don't have nothing to eat tonight. There's people out there that lost their whole families. There's people out there that, I mean, like I said, tragedy. You hear me? So what we argue about our petty stuff over here is really minuscule to what the real people are going through around the world. I'm being on the real with you guys. Like I said, guys, if I'm saying something wrong, I'll change it. I'll fix it. If you guys want me to stay on here, somebody, like I said, hit me up with a heart, a like, and I'll continue to stay on here. I'll give you guys a good show. I'll stay on here for a little bit longer. But if you want me to stay on here, if you don't, I understand, guys. Like I said, I'm not for everyone. I am just not for everyone, and I know that. So, see, that's what I'm saying. When I'm on these shows, these guys try to slow me down. That's why I try to slow down doing shows on Facebook because it's like they stop you. You know what I'm saying? They be stopping me. I'd be like, damn, dog, well, I ain't selling drugs on here. I ain't smoking no blunts. You know what I'm saying? But when you reach the masses, that's what really matters. And I want to thank all you guys for following me on my streams too. My Kobe Bryant stream got over 1,900,000 uh, followers or likes or whatever you want to call it. I have over 1.9 million. I think it's been shared over 16,000 times. My Kobe Bryant video. I said that too. That's amazing, guys. That's amazing. To be shared that many times, it's amazing. But you never know who's watching. As I always tell you guys, you never know who's following you. You never know who's into you. Sometimes, like I said, you never know where that angel is going to come from. You just don't. So you got to respect everybody that comes in your path. You just don't know. You don't know who God sends. Like I said, he has his perfect warrior. He sent at you. To turn him away. You not knowing you turning that warrior away that God has sent to you. I'm telling you guys. But like I said, I'm just a common man with a common plan, trying to give you guys the best information I can. But once again, you guys stay blessed, free, stress free, and love the hell out of your families, guys. I hate to go, but I gotta go. So you guys, thank you for tuning into your boy Wilder's show. And you guys take care out there on Facebook. You hear me? My Facebook family. Stay blessed, free, stress free. Stay blessed, free, stress free. My Facebook family. Love the hell out of your families, man. You don't do nothing. Love your families. I gotta go. Enjoy my Facebook family.